Hello friends, welcome to Plants, Crochet, Cooking and more. Well friends, today's video is mostly beneficial for the freshers who are in need of a very simple yet beautiful knitting pattern. So let us begin. So here I have taken stitches in the multiple of 2. So I have taken 14 stitches plus 1, that is 15. And I am starting my very first row. Now the very first row is very simple. We just have to knit all across. I have already told you in the beginning of the video that this is specially for the beginners in knitting or who are very new to knitting. This pattern is perfect for them. Now my first row is complete. Moving on to the second row, I slip out one stitch so that I get a straight edge, and then I am going to knit all across. I am repeating again, this is a pattern which is in the multiple of 2. So I have straight away taken 14 stitches plus 1, that is 15. Now you too have to take the stitches according to what your project demands, plus 1 you have to take. So my second row is also complete. Now I am counting the stitches to be on the safer side. Let us move on to the third row. Very simple, I slip one stitch out so that I get a clean edge. After that I have to knit till the end. So this is my third row. I just have to knit all across. So my third row is complete. Now let's move on to the fourth row. The first stitch I slip out, then yarn backwards and then a yarn over, and then I am going to knit the 2 stitches together. Now again yarn over and then I knit the 2 stitches together. Now again this we have to keep repeating till the end. Yarn over, then I am going to knit the 2 stitches together. Now again yarn over and then I am going to knit the 2 stitches together. Now again yarn over, 2 stitches together. Now whenever there is a yarn over, we must remember that there is an increase, and as there is an increase in the stitch, to balance the stitches we are knitting 2 stitches together, that is we are decreasing 1 stitch. So our fourth row is complete. Now our fourth row has come to an end. With that, our very first set of pattern is done. This is a 4-row pattern, so the first set of pattern is done. Now again I'll be repeating. Now this is my first row. Now first row here is a little different from that we had done earlier. Here we will get the stitches which one of which looks normal but the other one looks a bit extended. So we are going to knit both the stitches in the same fashion. Now moving on to the second row, I slip one stitch out, then yarn backwards and then I knit all across. This is the second row. So here the second row is also coming to an end. The last stitch I do a purl so that I get a straight edge. Now moving on to the third row. The first stitch is slipped out and then very simple, we just have to knit all across till the very last stitch. So see, our first set of pattern is already looking beautiful. Now I slip one stitch out, yarn backwards, and then yarn over. This is our fourth row, and then we will work 2 stitches together. Again a yarn over and knit 2 stitches together. Now yarn over, knit 2 stitches together. This is the fourth row. Again yarn over, knit 2 stitches together. This is the fourth row of the second set of pattern. Now again yarn over, knit 2 stitches together. This is the only step where we have to be careful. Other than that, the 3 rows that we need to work is just knit. That is the reason I was telling you that this pattern or design is very much made for the freshers. It's better we count the stitches. It's 15 in number. Now moving on to the second row. First stitch I slip out and then I do yarn backwards, and then I am going to knit all across. The stitches look a bit different. One is normal as I told you earlier, and the other looks a bit elongated sort of, but we just have to knit all across. We must not let the elongated stitch just fall off the needle. It has to be knitted. So this is how a pattern looks. Now starting off with the first row again, simple, we will just knit all across. Very simple. And the last stitch we can purl. If we do that, we'll get the straight edge or we will not get the straight edge. It is up to you. Now this is the second row, which is also again knit all across. Now let me tell you, this particular design will look perfect if it is used in cardigans and sweaters to be used during spring. Imagine a beautiful airy cardigan. Here I am working my fourth row for the third set of pattern. Very simple and easy. Just a yarn over and then knit the 2 stitches together. That's it. Now this pattern is a lacy sort of pattern, so I think it will look, as per my choice, I would choose a light colored yarn. Now it is up to you what type of yarn what colored yarn you wish to choose, but I would prefer light colored yarn. So what do you say, friends? Isn't the pattern really easy? So we have to keep continuing working the stitches. First, second and third row is very easy, just knit all across, and the fourth row is the row where we need to work a little bit carefully. Other than that, it is just straight and simple. This particular pattern will look equally beautiful if used in baby's cardigan as well. So we have already worked a few set of patterns. This is how it looks. I hope, friends, you all liked it. So my dear friends, to try this pattern out in your future projects, and as I always say, do not forget to share, subscribe and comment. Do hit the like button if you have found the video useful and interesting. If you are new to our channel, do take a moment to subscribe and stay tuned for more of interesting videos. So till we meet again, it is bye-bye from plants, crochet, cooking and more. Bye-bye.